Hey guys, I'm Brent. Welcome to the Daily Devo. Hey, today we're going to talk about remembering God's promises. I can remember being in first grade learning about rainbows. But what my school didn't teach me was what a rainbow symbolizes. For those who may not know, the rainbow symbolizes God's promise, his covenant he made to you and I. What's the covenant, you ask? It's found in Genesis chapter 9, verses 12 through 17, and here's what it says. It says, "Then God said, I am giving you a sign of my covenant with you and with all living creatures for all generations to come. I have placed my rainbow in the clouds. It is the sign of my covenant with you and with all the earth. When I send clouds over the earth, a rainbow will appear in the clouds, and I will," watch this, "remember my covenant with you and with all living creatures. Never again will the floodwaters destroy all life. When I see the rainbow in the clouds, once again, I will remember the eternal covenant between God and every living creature on earth." Then God said to Noah, "Yes, this rainbow is the sign of the covenant I'm confirming with all the creatures on earth." God made this promise to Noah after the earth experienced the worst year in human history. You see, prior to this, God completely and totally flooded the earth of every living creature with the exception of Noah and his family and the animals that were with Noah on the ark. And the reason why God did this is because, unfortunately, man was completely and totally wicked. To get the full context of the passage, I would encourage you to go and read Genesis chapter 6, 7, and 8. But here's what's really cool about this promise. Most of the time when a covenant is made, it's made on the presumption of an if-then agreement. If you do this, then I'll do that. But here, this is one covenant in Scripture that God makes with humanity that beautifully displays the faithfulness of God. You see, God made this covenant with Noah to never ever destroy the earth again. But here's what I want you to notice. He didn't make Noah, he didn't make the rest of humanity make a promise to him in return for this promise, for his faithfulness. And just so God wouldn't forget the covenant that he made to us, he created the rainbow as a symbol to remind himself of his faithfulness. Here's the takeaway from today's passage. The next time you're having a rainy day, a day when it seems like everything is going wrong, a day when you're facing the worst possible spiritual storm, in the middle of that storm is a rainbow. A rainbow that serves as a reminder to you and I that while it may be stormy in our lives, God won't let the storm destroy us. Why? It's because God is always faithful to keep his word.